Because people want to watch something that is fun. I see what's going on in Nigeria. Please, have you started your cooling business? That's the one I want to start.
No, please, now I want to sell a car.
Cooling. No, one said.
Two Kobo, two cans.
Yeah, here's the thing. I know a lot of people don't even want to touch that topic or anything like that. But see, let me tell you something. Yeah, this Olodo Uprising they're talking about is a big result from lack of mentors, lack of role models. And the role models that we have in the society in Nigeria are criminals.
Yeah, glorified for making money.
Do you get now? Because you have a lot of money and poor, you have a lot of it, and you live in a country that you're living in a country where the poverty is loud, all right? But then you choose to be insensitive. You're taking their money, you're eating their money, and you're blowing it in their faces because they don't even know that is their money. I mean, according to them, they went to go and do business with somebody. That person paid them 5,000 naira. They put it inside their pocket. The 5,000 naira is still 5,000 naira. So how is this our money? Do you get? So they don't see, a lot of Nigerians don't see their right in the country, don't see their collective ownership of the country itself.
And that in itself is a problem, and that's why we're still.
Exactly. Do you get? They don't see that even that country they follow get them, like the land, the everything happening around.
We are
they are co-owners of
in
this
our
thing.
own country. Don't you understand that?
No. I'm coming to a point now. Now, that person that has now made you feel like they are more, how do I put it now?
Nigerian than you.
They are more Nigerian than you. You see them, they are pulling up in the biggest cars, they live in the biggest houses, they are doing the biggest things and all that. You, who is ill-informed, will not believe that, okay, this is what the standard is. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, we now have the loudest mouths, like we have the biggest celebrities and everything reinforcing it. Do you get? Because that is what people are listening to. It's not necessarily the fault of the celebrity. It is what the people are consuming. If you don't get money, hide your face. Now, here's the thing.
Please, excuse me.
Yeah.
No OBO slander whatsoever.
No. It's not about him.
I will not take it.
I'm telling you, but he sang it and everybody was like, come on, yes, come on. If you don't get, hide your face. Do you understand? He was just listening. It was just him listening to the public, listening to the society.
Yeah.
And then you see Bella doing what he's doing. Bella is a kid. Do you understand?
It's just 21.
And then he was still able to hear and see all those things. Bella, by the way, was doing one secondary school skit with Jarvis. Do you understand? Doing one secondary school. It was pretty cute and everything. But it's not nearly as successful as the one he's doing now. Do you understand? So the thing is,
it is still part of the problem. We are the ones that feed this type of.
Now, these people, let's look at it as business, yeah?
It is business now.
Okay, yeah, good. If I wanted to sell something to you, all right, I'm not going to go selling a 22-inch rim truck, whatever to you and everything, because that's not what you're going to like. But if I put a Birkin in front of you, considering the queue you have to be on to get a Birkin and everything, and I bring out an original Birkin from the store and say, okay, I want to sell this to you, you're going to be more inclined to buy that than to buy some F-150 or whatever. Do you get? It's tailored content. All right. Now you come down to Nigeria and you want to now be giving educational content that maybe you're very niche on. What you're talking about is maths, for instance. How many people are going to engage with you? Because they feel that they've gone to school, they've come back, and I'm looking at my phone, and I want to start teaching me what I learned in school. I beg. What I want to go and do is this or that thing.
You know, what you're even saying now just makes me think about Apoko Doctor's content. Apparently, he used to speak regularly before, and that content was.
He had to start adding all those funny things inside.
It's not about the funny. Like I don't know. For me, I feel like there's some content.
It's not for you. The content is not for you.
No. He wants to
educative content.
Like he wants to reach a wider audience. Apoko Doctor.
And he does.
Somebody that is doing content on healthcare, how to take care of yourself, things to avoid and all that. Do you think it's you? It's for you? No,
not for you.
It's for those people that are eating cassava morning, afternoon, night. Do you get? It's for those people that have very strange theories that they borrowed from their grandmothers, and they haven't gone to go and research it. They just believe that
For
this is how
example, that worm is in your this worm that causes decay. So I saw my friend's content. She's a dentist, and she's like, please don't be tempted to drop anything in your mouth because worm is not the one causing your tooth decay.
Now
Please
imagine
don't
a procurator wants to talk about worm worm not causing tooth decay, and then he's like, "Good afternoon, everyone.
Nobody's going
I'm a
to
doctor.
the way you do like this.
The way you pass. Do you know that you need to actually get people to slow down and look? Okay, now this song that we dropped for this thing now, 2 Kobo 2 cents. This is our special song. The first line I used there was take a minute, don't scroll too fast. Do you understand? Take a minute. I beg for that line. I beg, slow down. You get? That's what these people do. You have to put a hook or something like that. Yeah. Now, the things that we're even learning, even the things that we're doing in Nigeria, yes, we've tailored it to Nigeria, but it's not necessarily originating from us. You still listen to all this TikTok content and they still tell you, okay, before you do a video, put a cliffhanger in the beginning so that people will now be invested in the rest of the video.
Or
and
make
stuff
your
like
video
that.
longer now.
Do you understand?
To get people's attention. Or even shorter. Somebody said she cannot watch. Someone told me they can't watch long videos. Like they just can't.
I cannot watch long videos if it's not
on 2 speed. Me too.
No, for me it's actually more like
on
2 speed.
2 speed.
Okay, 2x.
Yeah.
Like it feels like the voice is
But
very,
I want to ask you a question. I want to. Do you see all those comics, those weird stories, those very, very cliche, mundane stories, those Korean stories? With
I saw you
and they watch out.
But you don't watch out.
And watch out.
And they come down. Daily motion is free on Daily Motion. Sometimes YouTube has it.
I nearly paid for it one day.
I
I was so invested. I was so invested in it.
You will go cash money.
I was so invested in it. You get now. So yeah, 2x speed. Now the thing about 2x speed is like you see people. I know a lot of people that listen to 2x speed, which is fine. I think that's ingenious because I'm not very sure if I can listen to
I can't listen to myself in normal speed. Speed up, bro. Wait,
are you shy?
See, no, my voice is annoying.
To you, don't worry. It's annoying to me. When I hear my voice too, I'm like, I'm always trying to know what I sound like. This is what I sound like. See, wait. Do you know? There's content on LinkedIn. There is content on LinkedIn. Sit with that. Just sit with that for a minute. I didn't know that there was content on LinkedIn.
And it's office drama or what?
Anything. And it's business oriented. It is business funny content today. So the reason why I'm saying LinkedIn now is because you cannot 2 times speed on LinkedIn. Yes.
It's so bad. There's one course that I'm taking and I have to watch videos because I'm always looking for 2x.
But that's the thing. Do you feel like the way the world is
do you have
heading now?
Do you have good retention when you do 2x?
No, you
Let's
don't.
say you're learning on 2x. Do you have good retention?
I think I answered your question a bit too early.
Yeah.
You do. It depends.
Yeah.
You do.
Actually,
So you have the opportunity
all I have
to
to do
listen
is
and
just
read.
listen.
So I read and I look at it. I listen. And
It even helps you read
So
fast.
let me ask: do you read and you listen all at the same time,
Absolutely.
or
I
is
can
it
do
you
that.
read after you've listened?
At the
I
same
listen
time,
and I read. Sometimes I'm as the person is reading it, I'm just following everything with whatever.
So are you reading the script or are you reading the subtitle?
Yeah, the transcript or the.
For instance, let's
the
say Coursera, if you
transcription.
look at Coursera or Udemy or whatever, yeah, the video is playing on top, and then if you scroll down, you now see the transcripts on that. So what you're saying is that you put the video on 2x speed, you scroll down and start reading.
but there's no 2x speed. So
No, there is though.
no, for
I
the course that I'm doing,
okay.
I actually tried that thing and
It's too much for you.
I
Sometimes
need to retain.
the 2 times speed is too much.
I even
for me.
rewind.
And then
I rewind
pause.
sometimes, like when I pause to better understand.
But you know, with what she said, with reading and like listening, I find I actually retain a lot more. Like when I'm reading it and listening to
I'm
it.
visual. Like sometimes, like going back to like school days, when I have a question, sometimes I go back in my head, and that's why I like writing. Even as I'm reading,
Yeah,
as
I
I'm
study and
studying,
write.
I
Yeah.
write.
I study and write.
I'll go back
That's
to my
one
head.
thing.
I'll go back to
Memorize
my pages
something.
in my head and write.
I can't
down.
study without writing. I always have to write. Okay. Now, just to wrap up this, before we go into the next segment of what we are doing, but let's just wrap up this Olodo Uprising something, yeah? I would say this. This is my own two kobo on the situation. I think we're looking at this standard from the wrong lens. Okay? I think we're looking at this from the wrong lens. Saying that stupidity is the order of the day, I don't strongly believe it. That's not what the issue is. The problem is that
who are supposed to be mentors, kind of like
the people who were supposed to be role models, and people who were supposed to be mentors, kind of like shift the goalposts, and the people who we felt that knew a lot were focusing on the wrong things. Now, just to bring it home, for instance, you see a young man, because he has dreadlocks, because he has dreadlocks and he's wearing pants or whatever, the way he looks, you completely write off everything he's saying in the name of what? Because of how he looks. To me, that's the highest level of Olodoness. Alright? Because, I mean, you should stay curious all the time. You can't just write off anybody because
Judge a book by its cover.
you get, although everybody judges a book by its cover, but when you should catch it when you're doing it. When you're judging a book by its cover, catch it and say, okay, I can just hear within this person.
Take a bit. Exactly.
You get, for instance, you're in a university, somebody's telling you, oh, why do you have this beer? Why do you have this one? Why do you have this one? Just talking
What does
about
it add?
what, and then even,
No, but you know,
what are you saying?
It brings it back to the point where we said it's been education and then the ignorance of it. Sometimes they ask these questions because have you been in a situation where someone asks you a question and the question is about something that you don't know? So do you actually admit to not knowing that thing, or do you pretend like you know?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. A lot of our teachers, a lot of our lecturers, a lot of people who see us educators, so to speak, are not in fact educators. They are just there for a paycheck. They are only there to just get paid and go home. So it still comes down to poverty. The thing is, on a normal day, you should be able to say, I'm not very sure. I don't know the answer to this question. I should go back. Don't worry, let me take it away. I'll come back and give you back the correct answer. That's another thing. And let us say that you're the student and you're asked a question and you don't know. I don't think you should be berated. I think you should be told, okay, just give me your roughest answer around it. Anything. There's this professor I had, Professor J. Ome. Alright, he says it is better to think and to think wrongly than to not think at all. Do you get? Now we are in a situation where you can't even speak. Look at that. I don't even want to mention his name, but the fact that I try to educate you on something and you're not asking me, do you understand how much you are? Do you understand?
Yeah, we brought everything down to money.
Do you understand? Exactly. Those are the kind of mentors we have now. Do you understand? And the thing is that the moment you remove just mere wisdom, like the lowest amount of wisdom, remove it from your head and you place it with money, you become very dense. Do you understand? More new information, you cannot consume any information because your belly is being fed by whatever it is you think is right. Do you get? And of course, whenever we keep having now that we are having a decaying society, look at the family units. I did an MC at an event yesterday, and I was very happy with what I saw. You get? I was very happy with what I saw. The man was there, over 70, his wife's 70th birthday, everybody was together and all that. I was so happy with what I saw. Everybody was so relaxed. Do you get? It was quite intellectual and everything. Now, what I'm trying to put my finger on now is the fact that there's a rat race in Nigeria. There's a rat race. Everybody is fighting to survive in one way or the other. So if you're not talking money, you're talking nonsense. Do you get? I don't want to learn 2 plus 2 unless you're doing 2 naira plus 2 naira. Do you get where I'm coming from? That's basically what is fueling everything. And then you now have some people understanding that. See, our politicians are criminally ingenious. That's what I'll say. Do you get? Because now you have now recognized that, okay, these people are hungry. Now, I know that if you give them 5 naira, they're going to say anything. Do you get? Now, those people, because they're not going to school, because they're only listening to you, what you say is the law, is what they are going to believe. Do you get? And when all of that happens, you see people Now, those people now that they've told all that rubbish, somehow some of them from that group now are going to get successful. And when they get successful, they now
become the voice.
exactly. They will not reinforce that belief that they have, and they will just keep propagating it and will keep. Hey God,
That's one of the biggest annoyance with most of our social commentators right now. Most of them are ill-educated, but they are so loud.
Yeah, now
That
using
they
your
now
platform.
drown out the voices of the people that actually know,
Yeah.
the people that are educated, and they keep misinforming the
People.
the people, and then the people are going out with that, with like they're so, yes, this person has said it, so it's the truth. This is the law. This is what he said. But no,
It also goes back to that spoon feeding situation.
Educated people be feeling too special in their lives.
how do you mean?
why are you not allowed? Because if you're educated, like, I don't need to sit down with you.
Not necessarily.
That's basically what you're doing.
You know what was that? What's her name? What's that? Lady.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somewhere.
Lady who?
I've forgotten the name of Shonda Rhimes. That's true.
Oh, Bridgerton!
Okay, Bridgerton, yeah.
What's the name of the gossip writer? Lady.
Whistle down.
Whistle down. Star whistle down.
Lady, oh, stop, whistle down!
Yeah, you can probably sort of whistle down. So here's the thing, yeah? Educated people have this air of arrogance around them. They don't feel. I mean, look at Cambridge. Go and apply to Cambridge. They're going to look down on you and say, "Who goes you?" Even if you have your money,
Who goes you?
do you understand?
It's true, sure.
Do you understand? If you try to apply to Harvard, even if you have your money, you're not going to get it easily.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You need somebody to bring you there. So there's this air of arrogance that comes with knowledge right now.
I don't necessarily
Platform.
know if it's arrogance. It's just.
I better pass my
No, I don't
neighbor.
think it's an I better pass my neighbor situation. It's just I don't know how to say it. I don't know, there's just some things that you
I'm saying it. You don't want you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to associate with.
I'm not gonna do content
Yeah.
because even content creation. Part of the reason why I don't want to do it is because you have to keep people entertained. I go to Instagram for entertainment, TikTok for entertainment.
Yeah, and unfortunately that's what the market wants right now.
Yeah. People want to be entertained.
But I guess I mean
So what are you offering?
you the educated and you the knowledgeable, you keep putting out that content for
Yeah.
the one or two that you can change their mind. Don't
Okay.
don't stop. I guess that's something you can actually learn from the supposed Olodo Uprising. You keep going at it because they keep going and going at it with what you call like their with what we have been calling or their stupidity content or caricature content. So you that has the knowledge and you that has that knows what is the correct thing or what should be done, keep going at it as well. And eventually, even if it's only one or two people that you reach, you done what you're supposed to do.
Okay, so let's just kind of like bring everything all together. The Olodo Uprising is not as a result of what we're viewing, but as a result of what the algorithm is bringing out,
Yeah.
which means what people are watching. And another thing is, I think we should also learn to separate entertainment from
Intellectual
content.
I agree.
Do you understand? These
I
are two
agree.
different things altogether. Now, if people are leaning more towards entertainment, it's telling on the society. Do you get? Because if the intellectual content is not yielding results, real life results in where you live in, it becomes secondary. You go to school, you did your whatever, you came out with your first class or second class or whatever it is that you came out with, and you cannot find a job, which means intellectual content is not yielding any results. Do you get where I'm coming from? So that's basically what the problem. So it's not necessarily who the content creators. So what I would say to the content creators, both for intellectual and both for entertainment, is to the intellectual content creators, they must understand the environment in which they exist in and tailor their content to that.
while
Like,
still passing the message.
there's this guy, I don't know if you've ever seen him before. Some guy in the UK, he teaches chemistry. but he teaches chemistry like a roadman.
Mm.
Do you get where I'm coming from? Now the thing is, that anybody who speaks that way or lean towards that would actually feel okay, wow, so that's how fluorescence works, that's how this works, that's how that works. Do you get? So the thing is, a Porco doctor, for instance, the fact that he uses all those sound effects and does all those things, there are a lot of people who are listening to that thing that he's doing. Do you get? So intellectual content needs to start understanding that there is ingenuity in understanding the environment you exist in. Don't bash the entertainers. The entertainers now understand, which means they're ahead of you and even doing better than you.
They've hacked the algorithm.
They've hacked it, which is great. So you need to understand how you can do what you're doing and feed everyone.
That's a good point, actually. Very good point.
I did bad. We did bad. Kobo. All right. If you had something for us.
Let's do a quick. Let's do a quick.
A quick round.
A quick.
Is it rapid fire?
Yeah, let's do.
Or this and that.
Rapid fire. This or that.
Okay.
This or that. Okay. So, book smart or street smart?
Does it have to be this or that?
I'm telling you.
Does it have to be
This or that.
There's no depends.
It depends.
Somewhere in the middle. No middle ground, no grey area.
Okay.
I prefer street. I prefer street smart.
Street smart. Okay. And you?
Actually, I was leaning towards street smart too, because you survive, I guess. But
Street smart is understanding the environment you exist in.
Yeah, exactly.
So if it means that you should read books in this environment, you read books.
That's a good answer.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Learn by doing or learn by reading?
Oh, I learn by doing.
Yeah, I think by reading.
For me, it's actually kind of like both. I will read and then I
You execute.
Yeah, no, actually, now that I think of it, I think I learn by doing or by maybe copying another person. So
learn by doing is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yes, but for me, I feel like I have to read and understand what I want to do first, and then doing it now becomes easier for me.
I think it also comes down to the weight of the mistake. The weight of the mistake. So if it's for something that the mistake would be very high stakes or something like that, you better read before doing. Yeah. But if you can do with mistakes and stuff like that, then
just do. Yeah. Okay. So admit you don't know or fake it till you make it.
It also depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah. Depends on what.
It depends
The
on who's
situation,
listening.
like you said.
It depends on who's listening. That's why.
Exactly. Okay.
There are people you never admit that you're wrong to. Never. No matter, because they are pretty dense themselves. Do you get it? Yes, now. I know a few people, even here in Canada. Yes, now. Like you don't ever make the mistake of admitting that you are wrong in this thing. No, don't ever do it. What you're going to do is just pretend like it was another way of doing it or whatever. But you already know that it's a mistake that you made, but don't admit it. But there are other situations where, because I know that you have a head on your head. You can understand that, okay, this mistake can be. I'll tell you.
What's happened to just remaining silent? So you wouldn't know whether or not I know.
What if it's glaring in the face?
Like for me, again, it depends on like the situation. Like if it's something that I kinda know something about, I probably will just speak to that extent. I won't speak beyond that, and then maybe go do more research about it. And so I wouldn't say that I know what I don't know.
You speak within the context of your understanding,
my knowledge, and if it's something that I don't know, let's just go back and forth about it. Okay. Let's see. Know a little about everything or a lot about one thing.
A little about everything. It's not that deep. No,
it is.
Pick one.
It is actually deep if you think about it. Like in the world of specialization and everything, there's a reason we have doctors and there's a reason we have lawyers. You can't have all the knowledge. Or okay, let me put it this way. Yeah, if you know a little bit about law, I would never call you to defend me because you just know a little bit about it.
But like you said, I'm not a lawyer.
And if
Again,
you're
I think
relating-
like it's situational.
Situational,
Like, it
yeah.
depends on, like, are we having a conversation?
Okay, if it's conversational,
or is
of
this is my profession?
Yeah.
So
No,
it
if
depends.
it's conversational,
It's just
if
conversational.
for the
No,
sake
it's
of,
about everything.
Yeah.
if it's for the sake of social circles, having a conversation, knowing a bit
You'll be
about
able to
everything.
interact with
that's-
anybody.
Like I
yeah,
can
people-
talk to a boy about football.
But if it's about
no,
succeeding-
Nothing.
No, but if it's about succeeding and like
Yeah.
financially, as in economically and everything, I would prefer to know everything about one thing.
One thing. Yeah, again, situational. Like
Yeah.
it depends
Yeah.
on what you're speaking about. Okay.
Mm.
Ask stupid questions or stay silent.
It also
Ask the
depends.
questions, I beg. Ask the questions that you like you said, it depends, but ask questions, because those stupid questions that you term stupid questions are actually not stupid questions.
They clarify.
Yes, they clarify.
It's okay. I've met some stupid people. Do you understand?
Well, it might also be clarifying their
But it's
stupidity.
for them to
No.
clarify too.
See, it depends on who's listening. It comes down to who's listening. See, there are people that can ask stupid questions too, and they will just see it as while your question seems stupid, yeah. Maybe just educate you. Let me tell you a little more. There are people who are like that.
You just
And then
said, let me educate you.
wait now. No,
Bam.
wait now. No, wait. Then there are people who are like, this one is just out there. And then they just ignore you and walk away. So it all depends on who's listening.
Yeah, well,
If I know you to be that kind of person, I will never ask you any question.
whether stupid or
Whether
not.
stupid or anything.
Okay, and one last question.
Okay.
Fail trying or never try at all?
Feel trying.
At what point are we failing to try or not trying at all? See, okay, here's the thing. I've done so many things in my life, and you can only fail so much till your heart breaks, till you break as a person. Do you get? For me, I would say yes. Try as many times as possible, fail as many times as possible. But you should know where to draw the line and say, I'm not trying again. Just give up and go to the comfortable thing and run with it. Just do the comfortable thing, get a job or something like that. Do you get? That's one part. Do you get? So I can't lean on any of the sides.
But that's still you trying to now.
How is it trying?
You're doing something. You can also fail in that situation and
then you
still
try the
learn from
next
it
thing.
and try another thing again.
Oh no, yeah, that's where I'm coming from. In every situation, there's always that easy part. Do you understand? We all have that easy path. Okay, this is the easy part. For some people, I mean, let's look at some women, for instance. One easy part that they have is forget about career and just marry a man that's rich if they can, or if they have a wealthy any
It's
man
not an
around
easy
it.
path.
No. I'm just saying because here's the thing: the more you do, the more exposed you are, the more hungry you are for more things. Yeah. But the thing is that if you don't even try to do any of those things, you'll be comfortable with whatever it is that you have. So that man that is whatever, you can just go and marry that guy and live
But that's
your lives. That's not trying. That's what I'm saying. That's
You're
not
still trying now.
Wait now. That's not trying. But where I'm coming from is you do one thing, you fail. You do another thing, you fail. You know that there's an option of you getting a 9-to-5 job. Right? That one day, that's a safe route. Do you get? But then you want to be what you actually desire is to be a business owner or whatever. You try this, try that, try this. You know what? Go and get the job, man. Come on, relax.
That is still deep. You're still trying different things to get to what you want, what you desire.
The only is for me to say that.
Whatever it is,
I know.
you're still trying.
You're trying.
All right, so that's our show for today. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Liking tells the algorithm that you liked what you saw and you want to see more of that. And subscribing helps our channel grow. Please help us grow. Ring the bell to make sure that you get notified anytime we post a video. And also, don't forget to tell us what you think in the comments. Is there something that you think we missed out in our conversation today? Put it in the comment section. Do you have any questions for us? Put it in the comment section. And follow us on social media. Everywhere we are, 2 Kobo, 2 cents. Thank you very much for watching.
Get out.